Malaysian opposition leader Anwar Ibrahim has urged Prime Minister Muhyiddin Yassin to step down. Mr. Anwar claims he has proven to the king that he has support from the majority of MPs. The palace says it has not seen the list of names. And for a closer look, Professor Ahmad Mohamed joins us now from Kedah. Professor, thanks for joining us this evening. So, it appears that Mr. Anwar is not revealing the names, the exact names of MPs on his side, even to the king. Why the secrecy here?
Okay, first of all, if we were to look at the development for the past few days, we have seen that so many politicians whose names were in the list before, they have come out and flatly denied that they have shown support to Anwar Ibrahim. So this is clearly something that Anwar took notice, and because of that, I think he does not want to show the list to the king, because if he were to show the list, and then the king might be calling up all the names, and then it will create another problem for him if he couldn't support the names that he had shown to the king. So that's why I think he has to be very careful, and he just contented to say that he has the number, but he cannot provide the list, because providing the list will give him some ramification later on if those names that he provided the name to the king will later on deny that they have shown support to Anwar.
Well, wouldn't that then mean that Mr. Anwar doesn't have the names and doesn't have the support?
Yes, definitely. So the talk among politicians in general is that even if he says that he has the number, but if he cannot basically provide the names, then what he is saying might not necessarily be true, because a lot of people are saying that just providing the statistic, the numbers, is not enough for him to say that he has the majority. He has to show that he has all the names that show support to him. Otherwise, his claim is something that cannot hold true.
So, Professor, by saying that, then how is it possible that Mr. Anwar went to the king? What do you make of this move this morning then?
I think this is something that he has done it before. This is, I think, 3 times already he has said that he has the support, he has the majority, but the previous time he failed to come up with solid evidence that he has the majority. I think similarly, he likes to say, because the current situation shows that the Prime Minister currently does not really have a strong majority, and a lot of politicians, members of parliament, especially from UMNO, few of them say that they show discontent towards the leadership of the current Prime Minister, and even UMNO President has willingly stated that if there are members of parliament from UMNO who wanted to show support to other people, then he will say that that's the personal reason, and he does not say that they cannot do that. So in a way, Anwar is taking advantage of the situation currently, and by saying that he has the majority, so he kind of stirring up the situation that the current Prime Minister and the current government is not stable. But unless he can show proof that he has the names and the numbers, then I don't think his claim is going to basically stir up a lot of issues.
Well, as you reported earlier, the palace has said that they haven't seen the names, and until they do see them, there is really nothing that can move this forward, is there?
Yes, definitely, because if he cannot show proof that he has all the names that strongly support him, then he cannot say very rightly that he has the number or he has the majority to form a government. And I think the kings kind of agree that without the names, the number only will not tell the whole truth. So I think if he cannot provide the list of the names that has shown support to him, I don't think the king will pay any attention to whatever claim that he has stated earlier, or even during the meeting with the king earlier.
No, thank you very much for sharing your thoughts with us this evening, Professor Ahmad Mohamed.